My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow know what you truly want to become. I think if you do something and it turns out pretty good, then you should go do something else wonderful, not dwell on it for too long. Just figure out what's next. Sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly, and get on with improving your other innovations. That's been one of my mantras, focus and simplicity. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. Quality is more important than quantity. One home run is much better than 2 doubles. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. What is Apple, after all? Apple is about people who think outside the box, people who want to use computers to help them change the world, to help them create things that make a difference, and not just to get a job done. Things don't have to change the world to be important.
Technology is nothing. What's important is that you have a faith in people, that they're basically good and smart, and if you give them tools, they'll do wonderful things with them. I've always been attracted to the more revolutionary changes. I don't know why. Because they're harder. They're much more stressful emotionally. And you usually go through a period where everybody tells you that you've completely failed. My model for business is the Beatles. They were 4 guys that kept each other's negative tendencies in check, they balanced each other. And the total was greater than the sum of the parts. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. I think the things you regret most in life are the things you didn't do. We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? Sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly, and get on with improving your other innovations. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower.